So let's talk about what happens whenever someone in a blended family dies without an estate plan. Because we see that all the time, and it's a huge issue. So let's say they didn't do a will, they did not do a trust, they die without a will or without a trust. What happens then, Brad?
You know, Zach, statistically, 70% of the people that die in Texas will die without a will or a trust at all. And as you know, in a blended family, this is probably the worst news we can deliver. If the person who died, because we're on the death side of things, not the divorce side of things, didn't have a will, then the money that they had, if they have children by a prior marriage, will go to the children, not to the spouse.
I had a surviving spouse come into my office, and she told me that her husband, brought a kid into the marriage. Then they bought a house together after they got married. And the issue with that is he died early. He died in his 40s unexpectedly. And what Texas law says is that she now owned her half of the house, but his half of the house went to his kid. And she had to use the life insurance money that she was just hoping to live off of to buy his kid out of his half of the house. And it was very awkward. It took a long time, and it's messy. It's very messy.
It's the worst thing because you're grieving. Mm-hmm. The loss of your spouse, you just lost half the income. They died. Mm-hmm. Now you've got a potential fight, and many times a real fight over these assets. So the simplest cure, mm-hmm. Do a will, do a trust.
Do anything.
Do anything, right?
Please.
God bless you.
We wrote a book on this, the Texas Estate Planning Handbook. If you flip to page, I think it's 86, it has what the Texas law says is your last will and testament if you die without a will. Because even if you die without a will, Texas law imposes a will on you. And that's what we've been talking about, is what the law says to do whenever someone does not have a will. So if you don't have a will, you don't have a trust, it's vitally important to get one, especially if you're in a blended family, because you write the rules with a will or with a trust. You tell the person where your property goes. They're all customizable documents exactly to what you want. That's why it's so important to get a will or a trust in place to provide certainty to you, your spouse, your children, whoever there is that you want to receive money. Certainty is the name of the game.